Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. Today we're going to go through my Flavors of the Month kits that I receive from the scrap room. And I get each month the Flavors of the Month, which is 4 samplings of new kits that are on the market. And I also get the pattern paper add-on, which provides me 2 additional pieces of pattern paper. So the kits normally come with 3 sheets. I get 2 additional. That gives me 5 pieces of pattern paper, 2 pieces of cardstock, and a small sampling of the embellishments that they provide. So not everyone's embellishment packs look the same because they are divided out between the subscribers. But let's go through them. So what I do, and this has been brought back by request, I go through the kits and I decide which of the kits that I want to bulk out, that I want to make bigger and play more with, because I have divided up into 2 cubbies, papers by manufacturer, and anytime that I get something from the scrap room, I typically have additional papers from those manufacturers that I can pull from. Now, the idea for this came from Teresa. She had shared with me that separating my loose papers by manufacturer would help me stay in the same color families, because a lot of manufacturers create in repetitive color schemes. And even though there may be years separating the collections or months that, or even themes, you can go back and find similar color product to place with your new product. So that is the background of how this all got started. And let's just jump in and go through this month's, for the September's, 4 kits. The first kit that we're going to go through is from Bivalent. It is called Sketchbook. And this is, I'm always going to be honest. You don't have to agree with me. This is my personal preference and opinion. It has nothing to do with anyone else. And it has no, I'm not throwing shade at the designs at all. This is my personal preference. I have done my time this year with spring colored papers. And when I saw this, even though it is very cute, I absolutely love these florals. And I like a really, this is a really great background. It's just very spring looking to me. And I do not want to play with spring papers right now. I don't. So this is going to get put up. I'm just going to tell you straight off the bat. This is going to get put up for next spring. I like the hearts. This is not my favorite. I definitely would probably use this side. This is a great design. You can use it as a background and even cut out this in the middle. Still, and it's a twofer, because you get the middle design and you could also have that great solid background, as well as being able to use some of this watercolor. So it's got a diagonal gradient. I like that. So this paper is very usable. These butterflies are begging to be fussy cut. They are adorable. I love them. This is a pretty design, tone on tone. But these butterflies, that's the way I would go. My personal preference, I would probably do this sideways and use it like this. And this is a great background as well. So these are really good papers that have been selected. They're just too pastel for me for right now. I am so ready for fall. I am ready to dig into it. And this is just, it's just too springy. So I have 2 pieces of white cardstock to go with it. And this is getting put up. Next we have Teen Vibe Carson from Bella Boulevard. And we've got a few little embellishments here, as well as some enamel dots. I have photos of my boys playing. They were both really into gaming. They're adults now, and that time of their life has kind of passed by because, you know, real life kicks in. They're adults. They have bills to pay, jobs to go to, so they don't have as much time for gaming as they once did. So this collection, although it's cute and I have photos I can definitely use with it, I think I have enough. I don't feel like I need to make this bigger or to have more of it because there's enough here to do with what I have. I have 2 pieces of black cardstock to go with it, and this is exactly enough. Next, we have Reasons to Smile by Chamel. And I have to say, this, as soon as I see this, I think about my friend Jenny Kozar. She loves really bright, saturated colors. She scrapbooks with them all the time. And she does an amazing job with bright, saturated colors. I will probably use this side. We've got these little pie diagrams on a grid, and then we have this beautiful tone-on-tone diagonal stripe. I like this side. I will probably use that. I love these little flowers, but I really like this plaid even more. So more than likely, we'll use that side. This paper, I may have to buy another one. I love the cameras. And they're separated enough so that you've got different scale size cameras. You know, they're not all the exact same. And these need to be fussy cut. They just need to be fussy cut out. But we've also got this amazing dot. And I love the polka. I love a good polka dot. So this has me wanting another one of these. And then we have this really pretty color, floral. And then this reminds me of Jen Hadfield. I don't know why, but it does. And it's a really pretty flower. I don't know. I think I'm drawn to this side more, which makes this kind of, you know, when I turn up the sides that I think that I would use more, they don't really jive. These two do, but then I wouldn't have the cameras. So if I put these two together, I don't have the cameras, and I'm going to have to figure out how to get more of the cameras. I am likely not going to buy more of this. I've got to figure out the camera situation, but it is what it is. I'll make it work. And I have 2 papers, 2 pieces of cardstock, Coconut Swirl by Basil. Coconut Swirl it's a good weight. And I have enough of this one. I don't feel like I need to bulk it out. Next, we have Sweater Weather from Echo Park. It is a fall collection. I get 2 pieces of the sticker book, 2 pages out of it, and then 3 of they're adhesive now. They're no longer brads, but so I get those. This paper is beautiful. It is beautiful, and I'm hoping that it's picking up in the background. There's just this really faint tone-on-tone blue gingham. It's just beautiful. I love this, and I love this side too. But it's fall, and it's not going to surprise any of you, like 0% of you, that I want more of this. I love the dancing leaves. It's like they're in the breeze, and love that. I like this too, but I really love this side. And then we have it in a larger scale. I love it. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous goldenrod yellow. We've got a really good plaid here, and then some 4x4 cut aparts. So this page will, I honestly will not use this side. I'm going to use this side for, because you've got titles in it. You've got these elements that can be cut out to give you some more embellishments. I've got this gorgeous army green. But this right here, I want to do like a border and have the swirling leaves and then the pumpkins. And I think that would be beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And these pumpkins look really folksy. You know, they've got these, they either painted on their leaves or they could be, you could pretend like they're cut out. Like that's how they did their pumpkins. I think it's so pretty. I love it. We have 2 pieces of this tan cardstock. So, once again, it will surprise 0% of you all that this is the kit that I want to bulk out. So, this is what comes from the scrap room. And let me tell you what I'm thinking. So, first I went to my Echo Park section and pulled out this. Now, my lighting is not good over there, and I thought this green would go. It doesn't. It doesn't. This is from Homegrown, and I'm going to have to put it back on the shelf because it doesn't work. Now, let's go through these papers. Excuse me. This is from Teacher's Pet, and this tone does a little better with that green that's in. I don't know if you can, let's pull this one out. So these work just a little better with each other. And then I've got these butterflies that I think the blue probably works best. And this pink may play off of that deeper burgundy a little. So this would be adding in some colors that are not necessarily in the collection. This is an if. This is an iffy piece of paper, but we might play with that. And then this one is from Day in the Life. And I think it will make a gorgeous background. The next few are going to be background selections that I've chosen. This is from Hello Again. And I think it will be a great background. This is also from Day in the Life. And it's not quite the yellow that I want it to be, but I think I can make it work with something else. This is from Back to School. I felt like it needed some wood grain. We've got these pine cones in here. I just really felt like we needed some wood grain. And this has some yellow added to it. It's a very warm wood grain. We have another wood grain from Farmhouse Christmas that is more true to wood tones. And then we have Dino Friends. This is just another cardstock piece that I think would supplement the tan that we have. This is just more craft colored. So that's what I'm thinking. This just gives me a lot of backgrounds. And here is why I'm wanting backgrounds. I don't want to waste, because I only have 5 sheets of this paper, and I don't want to waste these as backgrounds. I want to use them as the, you know, like this is a showstopper. I don't want to use that as a background. And, you know, I like both sides. I could see using pieces of that to fill out my design, as well as this one. You know, I really love that side. And since I have all of these other backgrounds, I don't have to waste this one. I can use my leaves. That's what I'm thinking. And this gives me some elements to cut apart for embellishments. I definitely want to use at least 1 row of this as a border, possibly 2. And then that takes away the option of using this as a background. So I have that idea for that one. And then to supplement. So I get so excited about fall paper. And this looks very springy, but, you know, I contradict myself all the time. But I feel like I can supplement and make it work with these. colors. I think I can. So let's just see if I can. That is the collection I wanted to play with. This has got to go back to the shelf, and I've got to put these other collections back in their bags. I would love to hear your ideas. What do you think? Which one of these collections would you have bulked out? I would love to know. Comment down below and let me hear your thoughts. Come back. We will chat again soon. Bye-bye.